noise. Hi, Brianna. Thank you. Mom had a long day. She is really snoring. Two more waiting to get on. Thank you. Oh, don't cry, Brianna. Don't cry. They are little cuties, though. I got one more left in here. There we go. You say hi to everybody? Say hi. You ready to go be greedy? Such a little cutie. Say hi. Let's see, we gotta make some space for this one down here. Where can we squeeze you in? Let's squeeze you over. Here, come say hi. Hi, everybody. Puppers, that's what I always call them. Puppers. Say hey, little puppers. Say hi. There it goes. The little milk on the mouth. Their ears are still closed, but I feel like they're starting to be able to hear because last night one was in there fussing and it was keeping the other ones awake. So they must be starting to be able to hear because they definitely don't hear when they're first born. The precious little angel babies. Where are you going? Where are you going, Stink? Where are you going? dear. Get on here. I just try to rotate because there are 10 nips and only 6 pups. And you want to make sure that you keep the milk going to all of them. So I try to get them on all of them. And Mom, it's not that she doesn't like laying on the other side, but this is like the side that she naturally lays down on first. Yeah, so then I kind of push her over so that this one is going crazy, so that they can get to the other side. Over to come off. You squeeze in there. I think you already said hi. Oh no, you're the one that's opening your eyes. So this little. I try to keep her C-section covered so it doesn't get moist. This one is trying to open its eyes. Can you see? See the little bits? Oh, a little burp. There's a little burpee from that little piggy baby. So yeah, this little guy is trying to open his eyes. He wants to grow up too fast. Thank you, thank you. It is a Frenchie. Yep, she's a fluffy Frenchie. So about half of this litter will be fluffies. We just can't tell which ones yet. There's like a few things that people look for. One is the shininess, but I feel like they're all really shiny. Like their coats are definitely shiny. And the other is the fur here is like significantly longer, but it's hard to tell. It's definitely hard to tell. Within the next couple weeks, though, we'll really be able to see it. Probably within the next week. Like I'll show you on one of the lilacs that I'm like 99% sure is a fluffy. I'll show you that. Let me take a peek at some of these comments. Let's see. Going all the way back to the beginning, guys. Give me a second. Oh, you said, Mesk, you said you want to squeeze them. They are so cute and definitely squeezable. So, Brianna, I do give the litters, like, names, but I have to let them, like, kind of come to me. So as I see their personalities a little bit more, I'll pick names for them. To take care of newborn puppies, Frenchies is not cheap at all. I mean, our setup is I have 2 incubators. One right now I'm using for like supplies until they get a little bit bigger. But the incubators, oxygen, the nebulizer, then there's like, you know, feeding mom, the vet. It definitely is not cheap. Let's see. Yeah, so mama is a Frenchie. The nose is so tiny. I love their little noses. So we would not sell to a pet shop, unfortunately. Sorry. We do applications and we vet the adoptive parents very well, because we have very high expectations for how they'll be cared for and the life that they will live. So yeah, but we wouldn't do a pet shop because that would not give us any knowledge of where they go or where where they end up. From our last litter, I get pictures regularly. 2 of the puppies live right across the street from me. They went together. I get to see them all the time. And of course, I wouldn't expect it to always be a situation like that, but I would at least always want to be able to see pictures and know how my pups are doing. I think puppies melt a lot of people's hearts. It's not like it's not manly just because you love a pup. And thank you, Girl Dad. We appreciate all the likes. We appreciate everybody who pops in. Oh, you mean Mom's head is furry? Yes. She is. The hair on her back is too, unfortunately, because she had a C-section, I haven't been able to give her a bath. So it's been a minute since she had a bath, but like right after the bath, I'll blow dry her, and like all this like is all fluffy and stands up. She just, and this right here I had to cut because she is bleeding a little still, but she has long hair back here, you can kind of see here. But, you know, having puppies is a messy venture, so we gotta try and do what we can to like keep her clean and comfortable and everything. So here's one. This is one that I'm sure is a fluffy. I don't know if you can see the difference, but like all this extra fluff here, this one will definitely be a fluffy. And if you can see how like shiny it is, like it looks white in some spots, but it's actually all gray. So, and this one is peeing in my hand, but that's, like I said, it's messy. I love these little faces. The little nose, and then the paws. Look at the, they're like little bear paws. Like, I just love the little paws. Like, so cute. All right, I got a handful of pee. Let me put this one down. Here, Mama, take this baby back. My wipes. So Frenchie pups, I don't know how it is with all pups because I've only taken care of Frenchies, but they have to be oopsie. They have to be whelped. Like, so I have to help her with them 24 hours a day. Like, she doesn't, I took the garbage out. She's a very good mother. A lot of Frenchie moms don't take care of the pups willingly at all. So she's actually really good. Her mother, when she was born, when Boots was, this is Boots, the mom. When Boots was born, her mom didn't really want anything to do with the pups. So like we would start nursing and a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes into it, she would get up and walk out. You know, and then you're like trying to scramble to collect puppies before they get out of the whelping box. With her, we don't even need a whelping box because she wants to be in there. She'll come and lay on the bed when she hears them crying. She helps clean them. She's a really, really good mom. She's still a little bit unaware of where they are and that she can hurt them. So sometimes when she moves around, she'll like sit on one or something like that. But I mean, I'm right here. So, you know, I make sure that everybody's good, and they let out a cry and she'll jump up, but one is always trying to escape. Always. One walked off the edge of the bed this morning. I mean, it's like literally an inch to the ground because this goes down. But yeah, I definitely had one that made its way off the bed this morning while I was trying to get everybody to go to the bathroom. So yeah, we stimulate them to make them pee and poop. I say we because normally I do it. She likes to help. She actually whines when I start to do it if I don't let her help me. But in the middle of the night when you're trying to just get back in the bed, because I'm up every 2 hours, I don't know, Sailor Nimbus, I don't know what that means. How many, see? There we go, we're laying on puppies. Let's go this way, Mama. Go this way. There you go. Like that. There you go. There we go. See, 1 second before we start to clean up. See, you just want to cuddle. Here's another one that I think is going to be a fluffy. I know it looks just like the other one, but this is a different pup. It's not as big as the other one. And it's a little bit darker, I think, in color. But yeah, between the ears and the... Oh, big sigh. The ears and the paws, they do look like little bears. I actually have one named Bear. Let's see. Yeah, so she just gave birth. So it is normal for her to bleed. As long as it's bright red, it's okay. Thank you, Dance Friends for Life. Mom is pretty girl. She's super cutie. Super sweet. When she's not cuddling with them, she's cuddling with me. So she had a C-section, which most Frenchies do. Due to the way that they're built, it's hard for them to have natural births. Puppies get stuck, then, you know, you start to lose puppies, or, you know, in some cases people lose the mom. And, you know, so we did a C-section for her, and she still bleeds a little bit, you know. She's very aware of it, and she tries to clean up. So I try to clean it before she gets to it, just because I think, thank you, Brianna, for subscribing. I think that just as a human, like, I don't want to see my dog clean that up. So I try to get to it first. So yeah. Mom is a little over 1. She's a little over 1. This was not her first heat. She didn't have these on her first heat. We skipped her first heat. So she's a big girl. Well, she's still my baby, but she's a big girl. There's 11 babies. You done feeding? And there is a heating pad under here for them, because they, you know, you have to control their temperature. They don't really regulate their own body heat at this age for the first few weeks. That's why they go in the incubator and they're not with her all the time. We got to keep them warm. And the incubator is set to, I think we're at 84 degrees. So, and then the heating pad, I set, because I put pads on top of it, I set it to like 100, but it's just like nice and warm underneath them. It's not hot, because it has to go through some padding, because I don't want them right on top of it. You can see this one already is getting the fur here behind the legs. Oh my goodness. They get big so fast. Like, it's almost, tomorrow they'll be 1 week old, and it's just like, they got so big so fast. When they come home, they're like little mice. And now they actually are starting to look like puppies. Yeah, so there are some that are sables, which is like a tan with like dark color tips on the hair on the back. And some are more of a lilac color like her. So that's why they're different colors. And I thought we had 3 and 3. I thought we had 3 sables and 3 lilacs, but it's looking like we have 4 sables and 3 lilacs. But the one, I don't know, the one, it wasn't evident when we brought it home what it was. And now that it's getting bigger, you're starting to see. There'll be a lot more fun in the next 2 weeks when they start like getting their feet up under them and walking. It's like really cute. They're like so dopey at first. They don't know really where they're going or what they're doing. And then they go from walking to running. It's just adorable. And I do try to go live a couple times a day. I think today's our second. And if you guys have any questions, just feel free to ask. I don't always watch the phone the entire time, but I do try to check it. They're French Bulldog, Sienna. She's a fluffy Frenchie, so about half of this litter will be fluffies also. Bear is watching Bluey. Well, Bluey is watching Bear. He's out here. This is Boots' brother. And she's not real keen on him being around the puppies yet. She's a new mom. So they still play together. But in between, he comes out here, and then I have other dogs that I bring up to play with him. So, yeah. And I put Bluey on just because I don't like him to be out there with nothing on. I feel like that's mean. So, any dog that's in the house that doesn't have a person with it, okay, bye, Sienna, has a TV on. I think downstairs they're watching Caught in Providence with that really cool judge. He's the older guy that like lets everybody off. And then I have 2 other dogs that are watching My 600-Pound Life. It's just something to have something on for them so that they're not sitting there in the quiet. But yeah, I always put Bluey on for Bear. And they climbed right up on her back. Oh, oh, girl. Easy, girl, easy. Easy, girl. I'm gonna be careful with them babies. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, I'm gonna get some more water so we can get these puppers going. You're watching them, don't let nobody jump ship. Alright, keep them right here. I'm coming right back. I just gotta get the water. Oh, look at that. See? And you just watched it go. You don't want to grab it? Aren't moms supposed to like grab them by the scruff or something? And just let your puppy leave. That's twice today. Now who looks like a bad mom? Me or you? Yeah, I caught that one before it fully escaped, but it definitely it got a little taste of freedom. The fact that mom just watched it go was crazy. I'm just cutting up some cloths to help her get them to go. I do let her do as much as she wants to, like I said, but it really is a lot easier to help her. It makes sure that they're more comfortable when they go back in the incubator, which lets them sleep better, which means that we can sleep better. Because otherwise they get in there fussing, and this is a loud litter. They make a lot of noise. So I know when somebody's not comfortable. It is tough. Which is why we try to make sure that they go to good homes. That way we don't have to worry about them. But it's definitely hard because you spend 8-10 weeks with them. We keep them until they get to be, like, depending on who's taking them. Out of our last litter, our vet took one. So we let her take it at 8 weeks because clearly she knew what she was doing. She had another dog in the house. I believe she has a cat also. So we knew that it wasn't going to be alone because it's good for them to be together to learn socialization. Mom teaches them stuff. So, you know, it's good for them to be together. But yeah, it's definitely hard to let go. But when you start out with the mindset knowing that you're letting them go, you know, it makes it a little bit easier. Hi, everybody that just joined. So this is my girl Boots. The price depends on, well, first of all, whether or not they're fluffy or not. Also, male or female. So it all depends. Oh, okay. Good night. App head, is that a kind of dog? Is that right? App head? Oh my God, 8 degrees. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. We use Fahrenheit in America because we never switched over to the metric system. But, oh, apple head. Okay. Rescues are awesome too. We actually did a rescue litter a couple weeks ago. Our vet had, well, it actually was the place that does the C-sections. They had a litter that was abandoned, and we went and we helped whelp it. So, Brianna, what we do is we pay very close attention. There's like tests that you do. It's called a reverse progesterone test. So we know that mom is pregnant 60 to 63 days before she gives birth. And then around day 58, I start taking her to the vet and having her progesterone tested. And I start taking her temperature like 3 times a day. And we watch for the signs that labor is going to start. And when I know labor is going to start, I will take her in and have a C-section before she can even start to push a pup out. Because I don't want to take the chance. I don't want to lose pups. I definitely don't want to lose her. It's not worth it. I would rather... Hey, watch out, watch out. I would rather have her do the C-section and know that everybody's going to be safe afterwards than to even risk it. But yeah, it's a lot. You know, I ended up going, I think I took her 3 times for reverse progesterone because it's not like a, you know, because today we'll just, they do the C-section anything below a 4. So I took her in the first time and she was at like an 11, but it's not like they're going to drop a certain amount per day, the number, because one day I took her, I think she was a 5.4, and then the next day she was a 4.2. Where, you know, so it's like something you really have to stay on top of. So I was taking her like every day to the, it's actually like a canine reproductive clinic here in Jersey. And yeah, we were waiting online because there's a bunch of other people there for the same thing, or whose dogs are in labor or ready to give birth. And, you know, you just have to be consistent, and it's something you really have to pay attention to. And I noticed first that her temperature dropped, and that was what made me take, yeah, it is a lot of work. That's what made me take her. So yeah, I was watching her temperature, and all of a sudden it had been like 99.4. A dog's normal temperature is around 101 to 102.5 is like normal for them, but her baseline while she was pregnant was like 99.4. So every day she was 99.4, 99.3, and then one day it was 98.5. So on the day it was 98.5, I hurried up and took her for the reverse progesterone test, and it had dropped also. So the next morning I had to be there, and they did her C-section. So that was last Friday. Yep, so now I'm watching her C-section. Her incision is healing up nicely. I did notice today that it looked a little moist. So immediately I contact the vet, and, you know, I have been cleaning it with saline, like these little saline bullets, which actually is the same thing we use in the nebulizer. But I just take one of these little bullets and I just squirt it on there. And then I take a clean cloth and I wipe off whatever's on there just to keep it clean. And then I try to keep it dry. But it's between, you know, basically 4 teats. And it's hard to keep that area from getting moist. You know, it can get sweaty because it's warm in here. And then, you know, the milk. And then, girl, there's still another puppy back here. All right, you're getting careless. So let's start cleaning them up. All right, I'm going to start cleaning these guys up, and then I will look back at the questions. Because I'm if I leave them here too long, she just gets a little reckless with them. You gonna help me? Thank you. Thank you, girl. Oh, she's such a good mama. Yeah, things are gonna get crazy once they get a little bit bigger and they're walking. I do have a playpen then. So they'll go in a playpen. It's a big playpen. It's not like a little, like a kid's playpen. Well, it probably technically is a kid's playpen, but it's a big one. And that way I can kind of keep them contained so that they don't get into too much trouble. And then, I'll still let them out, but, that's where they'll be most of the time. And then mom can spend more time with them when they're a little bit bigger and they can't get hurt so easily. Like right now, they're just like little bags of bones, pretty much. Not much muscle going on there, right, Mama? Gotta watch out for everything they do. They're getting stronger, though. Getting stronger every day. Come on. I think this one's done, Mama. I think this one's done. I don't know, it still feels like it's pushing. Alright, this one's done. So we'll let you say bye before you go back in the incubator. Say bye, everybody. This one's going back in. You can see it's starting to get a little tan on its paws. Such a little cutie. The little pink paws and the pink nose. They will be 1 week old tomorrow. So they're 6 days old right now. They were born on the 10th. Let's take you. You look like you're squirming. You're going to go off the edge. And to make them pee, you just I take a warm rag and you just do little circles right here underneath the butt. And the pee will just come pouring out. And then if they have to poop, it will come soon after. Give them a little squeeze. I don't want to get anything on the bed. That's why I moved it over here. I have a pad for it to pee on. There it goes. Yep. They're just like babies. If they're in the incubator and they're fussing, there's something wrong. They either got gas or they got to use the bathroom or they're hungry. Otherwise, they sleep. I'll show you the incubator with them in it. And they look like they're swimming around in there. Mom loves to help. Go ahead. Go ahead. You do it. Which end? Which end is stinky? This end? Oh, you love your pupper. And then I always dry them off too, because you don't want to put them away with their little heinies wet. Look at this one with the eye. Oh my goodness. Wait, can you see it? Was I too close? Look at that peeking. You're not supposed to have that eye open yet. You're not big enough. You're not big enough, sir. You're not big enough yet. Hi, I see you. You see me? Oh, it's a little cutie. So no poops. Even when I'm drying it, I just give it like a little massage all up its side. That way, if there is something in there, usually when it's squirming like this, it's got to go, but this one's not giving it up. Oh, yes it is. Here it comes. No, look, Mama. He's gonna go. You just gotta work it out of them. Because they're not strong enough to really push it out on their own. Okay. Get it. You're kind of doing half the job right now. Alright, I'll take care of it. No, because no, it's okay, because you're not doing it. So if you're going to do it, do it. Oh, you're so fussing. So loud. You got so much to say. What? Got it? Smell it. Sweet girl. Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness. Really, we're struggling. Anything? Are we done? No, we're not done yet. Come on, Mama, get it. Still going. Alright, I think it's done. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, this one's done. It's making all that noise. Look at it. Say hi. They're making all that noise, all that fussing. Oh, he's so mad. He's so mad. You're going in the incubator. And don't wake your brother up. Yeah, I'll show you real quick. Oh, that one I just put away was a boy. That's him right over here, swimming into the corner. He's still over there being mad. Look at him. So we had 3 males and 3 females, Violet. I'm sorry. Once I'm down there helping her, I don't get to see the phone, but I promise I always check when I come back. Yeah, so 3 males and 3 females. I still am trying to figure out how I'm going to tell them apart because they all kind of look alike. So I'm waiting for their eyes to open. We're missing a pop, girl. Oh, there it is. All right, what are you doing? Come on. You're tired. That's what the problem is. All right, let's take this one next. I just was noticing this one is, I was saying how they're shiny. It almost looks like it has stripes on its paw, but like this is all the same color. It's just how shiny it is. So shiny. Oh, such a... Oh, you're peeking too. Look at these guys. All right. So let's get this one going on. Give it a little rub to make it pee, right? Got it? All right, get it. Get it, get it. Oh, there we go. He's going. Oh, look at this sweet baby. Smiling. Smiling in his sleep. doing here, little pupper? Let me see if it's done. Let me see. I think this one's done. I think so. So here's this shiny one again. This is a girl. And see, I thought this one was going to be all lilac like mom, but now the head is a little lighter, so I think this one might be sable too. This one's hard to tell. I don't know. I guess maybe not. Maybe it's just sable. It's got the gray face though. It's like face is like silver. Cute. Hi. Hi, little pupper. No. So there's another one. Let me put this one back in. Take another one. What do we got? We got 3 in and 3 out now. Ready? You ready, pretty girl? Such a good mama. Oh, such a good mama. Oh, look at her. Such a pretty girl. Oh, oopsie, whoa. This one is really cute and interesting. I'm gonna use this one. These two are buddied up. Let's see. Come on. This one next. This is one. Good boy. This is a little fat girl. They don't always go right away. Sometimes you just gotta kind of keep rubbing. I'll get a new cloth that's warm and start again. Rub the belly, under the butt. Let mama sniff. Sometimes she knows if they have to go or not, but I always still keep trying because once they're in there, I need to be able to take it out. We want everybody nice and quiet, right? Not like this. This is noisy. It's noisy, noisy. You gonna do something? Oh, look at this face. Look at that little face. Going? I'm not doing nothing. Let me rub it. Quick little rubbing. Yeah, I don't know if this one's gonna go, mama. Oh, it's sticking his tongue out. Oh, it's a fresh pupper. It's so fresh. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, excuse you. Let me get some more warm water. This water's getting cold. Oh, hey. Who's watching the pups if we're both in here? Nobody? They're just out there watching themselves? You should be watching them? Nice. Come on. Nobody fell, so. All right. I'm just catching up on some comments real quick. So, Brianna, Mom is constantly watching these pups. I believe she trusts me, but she still keeps an eye on where they go, always. Yes, they are Frenchies. Fluffy Frenchies. And thank you to everybody. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the likes. Much appreciated. All right, we got 2 covers left. Let's see. Who are we gonna take first? We'll take first. Careful. Oh, this is the little teeny baby. Go ahead, give it a little lick. See if it's gonna go poopy. No? Let's see if Mom's right. Mom says no poops. You can kind of tell sometimes their bellies are a little tight when they actually have to go, and this one's not. She's very loud, right? This is a she, yeah. Little teeny tiny. She's the smallest one. Okay. Hush. I don't know what's on her head. Milk. Get that off. I know. Everything makes you so mad. And Mom. You see Mom looking? Mom is like, what are you doing to my kid? What are you doing? Why is that pupper fussing? She always wants to take care of them when they start to cry. Yeah, this one's not doing nothing. I'll let you guys see with the incubator, because once I take that last one up, you're not going to be able to see much. Let me go in. Yeah, they definitely bark a lot when they're, especially when they're small. Definitely got a lot to say, right? The last one. Oh, this one's chunky. Help. I feel like this one might have to poop, but it's not doing nothing. The sweet puppers. Yeah, the sweet puppers. These are French Bulldogs. Little Frenchies, right? Little sweet babies. How you doing over there, Mama? No, 6 pups. That's all we got. These are French Bulldogs. Yeah, 6. 3 boys, 3 girls. You good, Mama? What are you doing, girl? You good? You gonna eat some food? Yeah. Are they wild? They're pretty chill. They will be somebody's pets. Thank you, Kathy. I'm just gonna leave the camera on them and clean up a little bit, so I'll check back in a minute to see if there's any more questions. Thank you all for coming. I think maybe we're misunderstanding what you're saying. Hi, Bright Sky. Like when you said, are they wild or just pets? Sure, I can hold one up. Let's pick the one that's moving the most. Come here, since you're still swimming around. Oops. Let me see good. Just a little tiny little baby Frenchie. Oh, so hard. Did the heavy breathing. And the cute little, look at that paw. Oh my goodness. So cute. Thank you. Thank you. I love when their little ears twitch. Like it might just fly away. Oh, sorry. Okay, and they talk. Okay, okay. All right. This one is so mad, Mama. Why is so mad? Why that pupper's so mad? See, she's right there. She don't miss a trick. Go ahead. Try and make it go potty again. Is my head in the way, guys? I'm sorry. Sorry about that. No? Good? Give it a kiss. I'll put it back. That's it. It just wants to go back in here. A little fresh pupper. They are 6 days old today. They were born January 10th. Yeah. Hopefully he will sing after he leaves here, because I don't need any more noisy pups. Can pick up his singing career at his forever home. And then Mama is right here. She's just waiting for somebody to make noise so she can come to the rescue. She's exhausted. It's been a long couple days. She's doing so good, though. She's such a good girl, such a good mom. Okay, bye, Brianna. So they aren't with Mom, because, okay, I see what you're saying. So they spend a certain amount of time with Mom when she nurses. She doesn't stay with them for a few reasons. One, she needs a break. Two, right now, while they're this little, they can't control their own body temperature. So that's why they go in the incubator. Oh, sorry. I was trying to adjust it and knocked it off. So they go in the incubator. The incubator is temperature and humidity controlled. We can run a nebulizer through there. We have oxygen set up. It runs into there. And it just gives them everything they need. It's like the perfect climate for them. And then after a few weeks, when they are able to keep their body temperature up, then they won't go in the incubator at all. Another reason is Mom is not very aware of where they are or that she can hurt them. So that's a thing too. So, you kind of have to watch. I don't know if you saw, but even when she was feeding them, sometimes she'll sit on one or roll over on one, or she'll go to roll herself over and like almost kick one. So, it's easy for them to get hurt at this age. And again, they're twice the size now that they were 7 days ago. They've all at least doubled their weight. So yeah, once they're a little bit bigger and they can walk around and they're stronger, they will spend a lot more time with her. But this is just what it is for Frenchies in the beginning. So for the first at least 3 weeks, sometimes 4 weeks, they spend most of their time in the incubator. But then whenever they come out, they're with Mom. And if there's one, it was probably 4 o'clock this morning, there was one in there that was waking the rest of them up. So me and Boots got up and we came over and we took that one out and I put it on the bed with her. There's a heating pad underneath her on the bed. And we figured out what was wrong with it. It needed to go to the bathroom. She let it nurse for a few minutes and then it went back in there with the rest of them. And then me and her went back to sleep. Frenchies are super high maintenance dogs. Originally they're like a man-made breed, so they're a mix of other breeds from way back. These are full, you know, full breed French Bulldogs. There's no, you know, we haven't mixed anything, but initially that's how the breed came about, was by people mixing other breeds to get this breed. So they really just, you know, rely on people to make sure that they survive in the beginning. That's really what it is. I don't think I ever called the mothers bad mothers. I never said that. I actually said Boots is a very good mother. I've seen other mothers that aren't as good. But Boots definitely loves her puppies. I never said anything about bad mothers. And we are definitely not a puppy mill at all. We're super selective about where our pups go. They have very good DNA, AKC registered, amazing bloodlines, that you can trace all the way back. So, you know, I mean, if you disagree, what was your name? Sarah, I think, or something. Yeah, you don't, you know, you don't have to watch or comment. But we love our pups. From outside the house, if you were to approach our house, you would think we had big dogs inside. We have a male dog that sounds like he's like a German Shepherd. Thank you, Wanda. And yeah, so I mean, they may not look threatening up close, but from outside, you wouldn't really know. Are Shih Tzus loud? I'm not familiar with that breed. I had a friend when I was growing up who had one, but I don't recall if it was loud or barked a lot. Her name was Lexus. Yeah, I mean, these guys as pups are loud. So I can't even imagine as they get older. Like, this litter in particular is definitely a loud litter. They're being good right now, but trust me, when they're ready, they're definitely loud. And you will hear that moving forward because they'll just keep getting louder. Thank you, Courtney. I mean, I'm not saying anyone should own this kind of pet. I think there's certain people who really love Frenchies. They have amazing personalities. They're super cute. It's like any other pet. Like, why should someone own a German Shepherd, or why should someone own a Shih Tzu? Like, you know what your personal preference is, and, you know, that's what people usually go for. So I would say that would be for everybody to decide on their own. Again, I'm not trying to sell these puppies. They're weeks away from that, and we generally try to sell to people in our area because, like I said before, we like to keep in touch with the people that buy them. We like to, you know, be updated with pictures and stuff like that. So, you know, this is just us sharing the trials and tribulations of whelping Frenchies, showing off some cute puppies, showing off the puppies that we love. So, you know, you have to decide for yourself what kind of pet you want. See, there you go. Kathy is a Shih Tzu person. We like Frenchies. I had a pit bull before. I love the pit bulls too. I like the bully breeds. But Frenchies definitely, for being as small as they are, they have humongous personalities. I'm also a cat person. I love cats. My daughters have cats that I absolutely love and adore and spoil. I'm constantly sending them gifts. One is humongous. He's like the size of a Maine Coon, even though he's not. And the other one is teeny tiny. I call her a forever kitten. So I think, like, some people just like animals in general, and some people have a certain animal that they like. I'm probably going to let this go for a couple more minutes, guys, and then I got to go, and I'll come back on later, maybe like 11 o'clock. 11:30, something like that. Yes, rescuing pups is nice. And, you know, I completely agree with that. It's definitely the best option when you're looking for a dog. It's the kindest thing that you can do. Dogs or cats. Some people, you know, don't, and again, I know all about, you know, the arguments for and against breeding, and you know, I'm thrilled that in our area it's illegal to sell dogs in pet shops. I think that that's like, I felt like that was like so cruel. Like, you know, when I was young, we would go to the mall and there was always like a pet store in the mall, and you know, you don't really think about it when you're young, but like those dogs are there all the time. Like, you know, so I get it. I get all of the arguments, but this is what we choose to do. And, you know, we're just here to share the cuteness. That's it. That's it. I'm not asking anybody for anything. You know, I'm not looking for anybody to buy one of our puppies. Like, most of these puppies will be spoken for. We've had people inquiring for months. So they're not shivering. It's 84 degrees in the incubator. You can see right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's 84 degrees and it's set at 45% humidity. And it's just like involuntary muscle movements. That's it. Their muscles are just growing and developing. Trust me, they are far from cold. Oh, you're welcome, Kathy. I know I like to go online sometimes and look at other people's cute animals, so, you know, we figured we have all these cute puppies, why not? I don't know what that is. In centigrade, let's see if I can. That is, oh, it says 29 degrees Celsius. All right, guys, so I think we're gonna go. Boots is sleeping, the pups are sleeping. And this one's little ears are going. And like I said, we'll come back on later, so if you can come back, probably 11:30 our time. It's 6:30 here now. We're in the United States. We're in New Jersey, New York, New Jersey area. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. I'll talk to you, you know, see you guys later, talk to you guys later. Come back if you can. And we'll be doing the same thing again, feeding, getting their weights. I'm not 100% sure if the wildfires are gone. California is like the other side of the country. I haven't really been online today to see, but I don't think so. All right, guys, bye. Say bye, Bootsy. She's sleeping, knocked out. All right, guys, bye.